think we all know that a lot of people are in relationships for the wrong reasons because they in them conditionally. They trying to get whatever that they can get out of it. And I found a huge issue with that. Like the only way you can actually get off with your partner is if you inebriated. Like I will say this for a lot of women who have access to sex as much as they want, they don't know how to have sex. Because if they knew how to have sex, it wouldn't even be this difficult. Like you trying to trick yourself into sleeping with somebody or getting some type of gratification out of it. And essentially, you might as well just hop into sex work if you're gonna treat your body like that. It makes no sense. Instead of just sitting there, getting your partner to help coach you through it, to help get what you need out of it as well as what they need out of it, because you can't code switch that. You cannot suppress those feelings for that long period of time and have a man sitting there thinking she want me when you're not initiating, you're not showing no gratification, you're not showing no appreciation, you're not acknowledging him, you're not giving him some type of connotation like you attracted to him. You're disgusted by him subsequently, like you're repulsed. So even in that, when you talk about like people are with people for the wrong reasons, and money aside, people with people because they remind them of other people. They remind them of their parents. They remind them of this ex or whomever. They're with them for essentially because they remind them of something else that they think they should have had or wanted at some point in time. So that's how I feel about
Um, I'm just gonna say one little thing what about what Smooth said, and I'm just gonna say it like this: these women, if they could fuck Hugh Hefner, they'll do anything for some money. And so that's why I feel like the only reason why a woman would be with a man is to get ahead. I mean, like we saw in the first video, she's stacking money up, trying to make an exit with a man that's clearly saying, "I'm already struggling. You still taking from me, and we sleeping together, and we struggling. And you still want to take from me?" So I just feel like people really like, in most cases, a woman would be with a person for the wrong reason, especially if that man is like up there trying to be the provider, trying to do this. I really feel like money is gonna be most definitely like the top thing that people do, because these hoes would do anything nowadays for some money. They would lay down with the oldest hag just to get some money. It ain't even about being attracted to their other women. These women have sex with men they ain't even nowhere near attracted to. Just because he said he finna fly her out, fly her somewhere. So I don't know.
All right, go ahead, Ali.
And it's very unfair to men too to do stuff like that.
So if we are completely transparent again, all the way transparent, everything that men do is for women. Whether it's the sucker, whether it's the simp, whether it's the man who got money, everything men do is to have access to women. Men use things and build things and create things to get women, and a lot of women in our times use men to get things. So if we're engaging in, just like if we're engaging in relationships, when women are saying men use women for sex, nah, women was trying to use sex to get that man to commit and to get something out of that man. Because I don't know how many men on this panel is asking their women for $100, asking their man to asking their women to change their oil, asking them women to do all these services for them. Majority of men is going to do all the services primarily for women. So when you're looking at society, men are loved conditionally. Men have to be a table. Men have to be able to provide something to a woman. Women value just existing, and which is a beautiful thing, because I believe a woman who's truly divine knows that her true meaning on life is to invest in the man, for the babies, for the family, for the community. But a lot of women today are using men to get things to come up. And then what's crazy is you even use the man that you do want. That you use the dragon, you make the dragon not even be a dragon anymore. A lot of women are getting everything that they want, and it's still not good enough. Most of the men just want the woman. There's nothing else they want. So when we have a truly transparent conversation about who's in it for the wrong reasons, women are the foundation for all the access. Precious said it before. If you ain't having a family, if you ain't creating babies, why are you with this man for? You using them for resources. You're not with him for him, because you're not even having babies or creating a family. He's doing everything to spend on you and the community. Everything the man does to build the cars, the homes, The infrastructure, all the policies that's set, all the laws is for women to thrive, to women and children to thrive. So if something is happening that's wrong and it's in the vicinity of a woman, she gives access to it. If you lead with your crown, you're gonna get a man. If you lead with your body and you're trying to get resources, you're gonna get sex. Because two things promise. If you commit more to marriage and relationship than I do to sex, you're gonna get marriage. If women keep their legs closed till they married and their true purpose is to have a family,
You muted, bro.
We can't hear
can you
you.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Your beard went out, Ali.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right, go
All right.
ahead.
Go ahead, Penny.
His beard went out.
Yeah, I think most people aren't in relationships, but the ones who are, I think that people don't know what to go into relationships for because they don't know. No one has proof that those things work. People say follow your values, follow your purpose, follow lifestyle, but no one has proof that that works. So I don't think people know what to go into relationships for. So I think if you're going to go into a relationship, you have to be willing to deal with the changes of those things. Go with the things that you both have in common, and then rock with somebody that's willing to be with you when those things do change, when your values change, when your lifestyle changes, when you decide that your purpose changes. So I think if you focus on being with someone who will rock with you through that, then I think that'll cause for a successful relationship.
All right. Go ahead, Lego.
Sadly, a lot of women get with dudes. They don't really want to be with them. And part of it goes back to the people pleasing stuff, right?
You can't
So a
expect
woman,
me to take you seriously.
she feels the need, or she feels like she's conditioned to put her needs to the side and just be there for the dude. And it turns into sex. Because the thing about it is, she can get with a guy she enjoys having sex with and everything else. But at some point, if she keeps giving and giving and giving and people pleasing and people pleasing and people pleasing, at some point, women love to say they lost themselves, right? And now they're almost in a subtle state of depression where they don't want to have sex no more, and they having sex simply because he wants to, and they don't build a life together. And now she just is there. And a lot of times it's not just because she don't like the dude, ain't attracted to the dude. She just don't feel valued in the marriage or the relationship. So she's just there because, hey, what else she gonna do?
I feel like they're being women head. They got to get out that mindset. You have to get out that mindset. You got to get out that mind. A lot
Women
of
turn around and neglect themselves, and it's just
Like
self-neglect turns into just a mode of operation.
That's
It's
why,
bad.
but when women do that, that's why I don't believe that people change. I feel like people adapt. People adapt to
That's
things.
it. Yep.
And I just feel like she adapted to something. She saw he had money. She want herself to fucking begin with him, right? So hell yeah, you're gonna lose yourself because you don't know who the fuck you really is, because you in a relationship, you was false from the beginning. So yeah, you gonna sell this sob story. I lost myself in this man. No, because you knew what you did to get that man. You manipulated the man.
Thank you, mommy. I don't know what Lego talking about. Thank you. You try to change him, and you try to manipulate him, and you didn't get the outcome you wanted, and it failed. If I try to make you do something you don't want, that's called something else. So if a woman trying to get an outcome from a man and he's not performing the way she wants to do it, she's trying to manipulate him to be something that she sees value in him, but she wants the value to be for her. He don't want that. So if he don't want you, go find somebody that will want to be with you, but you cannot change anybody. Just like I can't change a woman can't change me. If you trying to get somebody to do something outside of what they want to do for you, you trying to change and manipulate them. Don't play victim if you don't get the outcome that you want.